Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a new series I made for fall, and it's about these two sisters, Renee and Hadley. They are both sisters, and they are also witches. So, a little backstory. They were born in a family where the women became witches. Their grandma had a son, and he later married their mom. So, growing up, their parents didn't want them to really understand their powers for their own safety, and this caused their father and grandmother to have a fallout when they were kids. And that was also the last time they saw her, and they really missed her. Unfortunately, she passed away, and they decided to move into her cottage to become the next witches of Thistle Bay. So, Thistle Bay is like the town where their grandma lived in, and they once lived in the busy city, and they were like, let's actually move to where grandma used to live and, live in her cottage, take care of the cottage, and, become the next witches in Thistle Bay. Yeah, so here's the cottage. It's pretty abandoned. It's a whole mess, and it's been abandoned since their grandmother has passed, which was a pretty long time ago. And they were like, we can fix it up. Hadley is the older sister. She's sensitive. She's a bookworm collector. Since she is a witch, she's more like into potion making. She is shy and she loves her family. This is Renee Morgan. She is the younger one, and she's sassy. She's kind of flirty. Growing up, she's always kind of had boyfriends. She is a quick learner. I'm planning on making her like tap into like mischievous magic, and she loves her family, she loves her sister, and she is a lover. Those are the Morgan sisters. So yeah, this is their grandmother's cottage. As you can tell, it's all dirty, everything's just overgrown. We need to kind of fix it up a bit, and we're just gonna probably have them clean up and fix the place up a bit in this video. Let's have them go in. I also want to mention they also brought their cats too, because they're witches, they need cats. This is Hadley's cat, and the other one is Renee's cat. So this is Sable, and this one is Cleo. Let's have a look inside. Oh, it's pretty dirty. Ooh, yeah, it's dirty. So they're like, oh, this place is really dirty. So this is the living room. Everything is just overgrown. There's mud all over the floor. The walls need to be fixed. And then here's the kitchen. Also needs to be cleaned up. And ugh, there's a big giant cobweb right there. Here is the laundry room, the study room. Ah, there's mud all over the rug. Okay, let's go up here and see. Oh, look! So this was the room they stayed in whenever they would come over to the grandma's house. They had their own little room, and here is their grandmother's room, and you can see it's just been totally abandoned. And if we look right here, you would think this is just a normal, ordinary bookshelf, but if we go through it, this was their grandmother's witch room. So you can see all the potion making, the cauldron, book spells, or spell books, and I'm gonna have them probably use it. So I'm gonna probably have them clean the kitchen first. So Hadley, I'm gonna have you polish to perfection.
Oh.
Renee, I'm gonna have you clean up oven. And also, let's turn on the lights. There we go, that's better. Renee and Hadley are 1 year apart, so they're really close with each other. They honestly always tell people that they should have been twins just because of how close they are, even though they are completely opposite of one another. They just go really well with each other. Renee, I think I'm gonna have you start vacuuming so that way we can at least try and get rid of all of these little stains. Hadley is more the potion making witch, so I'm gonna probably have her make a lot of potions, like a practical witch, if that makes sense. Renee is gonna be more of like a fun witch. So far, it's starting to look a little better now. So this is what their grandma looked like. She was really pretty, and she was a witch kind of like Hadley. She was more of the potion making, which is why she has the cauldron. And Hadley, I feel like is gonna use the cauldron more. So I'm gonna have Renee come over here and maybe also vacuum over here. I'm gonna probably have her also clean up the books. And Hadley is just here cleaning up the toilet. So they have been cleaning up the cottage, and this is what it looks like so far. It looks so much better. Like, so much better. I am gonna probably have them just fix up the furniture a bit, and also in here. So they are gonna probably, so this might be Hadley's room, and this might be Renee's room. I'm not too sure where I'm gonna have them kind of sleep in. Right here. So this is where Renee used to sleep. She loves the color red. And this is where Hadley used to sleep, and she loves the color green. So some time has passed, and they were able to get rid of all the overgrown leaves and flowers that were all over the house. They also fixed up the beds so that way they can sleep, and they also fixed up the couch and the table. They also put their little kitty bowls and cat litter boxes. And I think I'm gonna have them just relax for a bit. I think I might have Hadley order some pizza. Oh, look, the
Aw,
pizza came.
quite love.
Yay! Renee, you take the pizza.
Bibu
Now,
Jimja.
please do not take off your clothes like last time. So they're just eating some food right now and just talking. Here, I want Renee to perhaps let's banter. She's like, Hadley, do you think this was a good idea to come to Grandma's cottage and the next witches? I mean, Grandma was a pretty powerful witch. Do you think we'll ever be as powerful as her? And Hadley is like, well, I'm not really worried about being powerful, but it is kind of weird to live in the cottage. Their last memory was them playing with their grandma in her house, and now she's passed. Their grandma had a friend, and she lives not too far away. She lives in the same town, maybe like two houses down. And she just called Renee, and she was like, "Oh, girls, why don't you come over tomorrow and I can give you some lunch and we can talk and, 'cause I haven't seen you guys in such a long time since you were kids, and I would love to see how much you guys grown." So they're gonna probably head on over there tomorrow, it sounds like. So since they're gonna be heading over to the grandma's friend's house tomorrow, let's have them clean up their plate and perhaps they can chill for a bit and then they probably will head to bed because they had a really long day, really long and a hard-working day today. They also are bringing some of their stuff over too. It's the shipping. It takes like a day or two, so they won't have like all of their stuff until it comes. Uh. No, no. I'm not sure about scratching. No, do not scratch. So it's the next day, and they traveled to their grandma's friend's house. So this is the house. I think they know who it is, but they don't remember her name. We're gonna probably have to see who it is. They just entered the house, and this is Evelyn Rose. This was their grandma's longest friend. She probably was friends with their grandma since they were kids. And she's like, "Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you girls. My, you guys have grown so much. I remember when you two were just little children playing with toys, and now you're all grown-up women." And so they're like, "Yeah, it's been forever since we've seen you, and it's just so good to see you again." So they're just, chatting. And Evelyn, I feel like she's gonna be like, "Do you girls want some tea?" And they're like, "Sure, we can have some tea. Earl Grey hot tea." Yeah, so she's like, "Yeah, I know. I remember your guys' favorite tea. You girls always loved Earl Grey." And Renee's like, "Oh, yeah, it's the best tea ever." Evelyn's like, "I'm gonna make your guys' favorite favorite stew. And Renee and Hadley are like, are you making camper stew? And she's like, oh yeah, that's what I'm making for lunch. And they're like, oh, how we miss your guys' camper stew. And then Evelyn's like, well, your grandma made the best camper stew than me. I'm gonna have Hadley discuss favorite authors. She is a bookworm. Renee, she's not too, she doesn't really read books, but she does read books.
Oh, no,
So I'm
yeah.
gonna probably have Evelyn tell engaging story to the girls. Renee, why are you sitting all the way over there? I don't know why her arm is like that. Ugh, The Sims. Yeah. Oh, also, Evelyn, she knew that their grandma was a witch, or she has like witch powers. Evelyn doesn't have any witch powers, but she knows a lot from, their grandma. I think I'm gonna have her try to at least teach the girls some sort of like powery or witchery stuff, but she will do anything to, help the girls also. She's going to talk about cooking to Hadley. She's going to be like, I have some gift for you guys to give you. I really hope you guys love them. I think they match your guys' personality. And they're like, oh, you didn't have to give us gifts. So here are the gifts that she has. So these were actually things that their grandma had given her when she was feeling ill, and she was like, "If you see my granddaughters again, please give them to them." So she's like, "Your grandma gave me these because she wanted them to give them to you. Hadley, these magical plants are for you, and also these books. Renee, these are for you to so that way you can study and improve on your magic." Renee's like, thank you so much, Evelyn. You have no idea how much these really mean for us. And she's like, oh, you girls are so sweet. Just, be careful, okay? This town already thinks that the house is haunted. They're like, yeah, why do people think the house is haunted? And she's like, oh, you'll find out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you like this video. I am really excited to play the Morgan sisters and see what kind of, witches they become. Things I should do, like maybe I should have Renee, she falls in love with someone in the town, or maybe Hadley. Some things should happen and they have to resolve it. Let me know what you guys would want to see. If you guys like this video and would like to see more content from me, hit that subscribe button and that like button. And also, I just want to say thank you guys so much for the 92 sub. Like, that is amazing. I just started this like sim stuff this past summer, and I cannot believe that I had like 60 something subs and now I have 92, which I know it may seem not a lot, but I am very grateful and very thankful to have 92 people who love my content and love my videos and just love my storytelling. And I wouldn't have done this without you guys. So, again, thank you guys so much. And let me know what you like to see in the next episode with the Morgan sisters. So, I'll see you guys next time.